I don't think maybe. Okay, I'd love to welcome you once again to this amazing meetup. Founders Lounge is Founders for Founders. We are Founders for Founders organization, and we're here to create meaningful conversations, tailored support to founders. We are being hosted by StartHub. StartHub works with Ugandan student entrepreneurs, university entrepreneurs, and they also offer startup capital to different. So I'm happy that today I would love to introduce something to you that we do at StartHub. At Founders Lounge. It's called the Founders Back. It's a relief line for founders. We all know that the starting journey is a little bit difficult. You may have all the capital you need at the start, but you're going to reach a point where you don't have the resources to take you forward, to take your vision forward. Maybe you need to do with data, brains, and so many different other things. We come up with the Founders Back to relief and to help founders. We together a few resources and help a few startups in need. I'm going to introduce Susie, and Susie will be the one to take us through our Founders Back and what we can do. Thank you.
Hi guys, energy in the house. Maybe guys are okay, cool. To see my local on the launch. This we shape to pay, and they're going to pay you in the middle of the month, but they say what. And set a profitable business. After that, we have a catalyzer program. We work with more growing entrepreneurs, they're validating their business models, and they support and some small money that we can also invest in, but also help them raise bigger investments and connect them to other investors. So that's the second program. The third arm of StartHub Africa is consulting, which I work on. I'm a consultant and I'm a project manager. So in consulting, what we do is support development organizations. As you can see, there is MakeIT, run programs for the East African community, UNDP, Stanbic Business Incubator. So we help them create value and impact depending on what they want to achieve. We have those programs, they are tendered, and then if we win it, we implement it. Please put it on the slide. Since I'm talking about consulting, I'll just continue and highlight the program I wanted to highlight today. Since we are talking to founders, there is a new one we're running. It's called Open Innovation Program. The focus is in the smart city area, and we've identified partners in the private and the public sector that we're working with. We had conversations with them and understand the problem areas they are facing, so that we can find startups that are going to create solutions to real problems, not creating solutions to non-existing problems. I think that's the challenge sometimes. At founders, sometimes we get excited about what we want to do, but then when you develop it, no one is interested to buy it. Can I get a clicker? Okay, thank you. So maybe you can just play the slides with hand if it's not working. So that's the idea of the open innovation is co-creation. We get the private and public sector understand their needs, and then we recruit startups that can solve these problems. So we're looking for startups that are willing to cooperate. The private and public sector partners like housing finance, we're working with Jumia, Kasaiba, Nita, and some others that we're going to recruit on the next phase. If we identify some startups that have really nice ideas, but they don't fit in these problem areas, we can find other partners that we can pair with you to co-develop your solution, sorry. So there's 3 thematic categories that we've identified in the smart city. We have housing and property tech. So any ideas that fall under housing, that make it affordable, that make the process efficient, and also reduce the cost of construction. As we understand, it's very hard for an average Ugandan. It takes about 3 to 5 years to construct a house. So we're looking for solutions that can ease the process. Some could be listings, some could be marketplaces, some could be new technologies of constructions. So if you know anyone, you can share the opportunity and let them know. The second one is data and smart systems, and this is in the areas of business and marketing solutions that can help businesses like Jumia reach other people in other municipalities. System. This could be also product comparisons, so websites that are reviewing products, for example, Jumia, and they can show they can benchmark the products and make decision making for the customer easier. Those are some of the things we're looking for. We're looking for e-ticketing, for example, for Kasaiba. If you have innovations around ticketing and mobility more efficient for the masses, we have a solution. And we match with these partners. It could be ecology, it could be climate change. There is pollution when we talk about mobility. So such ideas, that is what we're looking for in that category. And then we're working with NITA and also with Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat. We want solutions that ease access to government services. For example, verifying your academic documents. Reporting breakdown of infrastructure. You've had this week or last week the exhibitions that have been going on, the Kampala portfolio exhibitions. So some of those ideas already the government is looking for them. So through NITA, if you're already working on things that can make access to public services easier, this is a good chance as well. And the idea is that if the solution is good, it can be adopted directly by the government. And we can always find a way of how that looks like. Could be maybe you work with them long term and you're servicing the platform, or they take on like a buyout option. Those are some of the ideas. Or you could become a service provider for these either finance to Jumia. It could be a long term partnership or relationship. Next slide. I want to talk about who can apply, just to have a picture. You must be working on a smart city or innovation. Could you play? Okay, I hope you can see it clear now. Thank you. Yeah, so I've talked about the categories. Everything is smart city, and also who we're looking for is someone who is working. Yes, and you should be open to co-creation and corporate partnerships. Grant, we're just facilitating the process. So we're not giving money, we're facilitating the process. So if you don't have value of co-creation and working together to develop the product, maybe you may not see right away, but it's there. These are the costs are funded and other program related costs, but the funding.
Results than trying to do everything as a founder. So our final word is we do believe in you as founders. Don't your idea. Your idea is valid. Believe in us. So believe in us. Let's go together and bring that idea to life. Thank you.
Do you have any questions for them?
Where can we find you?
Oh, currently you can find us on any social media platform. Our contacts are there. And shall be able to
Imaginary line.
Yeah, we shall be able to link up and have a conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Finally, I would like to welcome Donald to talk about Founders Lounge, what our vision is, and what is in for you as a startup or founder.
Are we in the dark? Yeah, someone is. Electricity from there's a maybe someone. Thanks, John and Asa. I'm delighted for all of you to found this last year. And the idea was that they found other close to the rest of the country and the community and gets is also limited. So and realize this. Some things we like neighbors, things like that. So for example, yeah, I've been building startups for the last and some of failed and succeed. The lesson I found was starting out maybe one of the what happened. So can founders come together to support each other? What can founders learn from other founders? If SafeBoda has raised 10, 20 million US dollars, they could probably point another founder of their investors to make an introduction for them to raise, or they're given insights about what challenges they solve, duties they have seen. So a support group for founders to support each other. There's lots of guys who've made some moves, who've gotten somewhere, but they don't speak to the others who are building. Not very often do you sit down with Davis Musenguzi, or Rocket Health, or Mina Shahid, Minida, or Michael Wilkerson from Uganda, or Nick who's running Wave. So how can we bring all these people together for you to speak to them? How can we also? So meetups is one of the activities we do. Every last Friday of the month, we have a founders meetup where we bring a founder who's further along on their journey to speak to other founders starting their journey, or who are whatever stages about what opportunities, challenges they've encountered and how they've managed. So maybe you're facing a problem and you think, man, I'm the only one who's suffered this problem and my startup is dead. And this guy has faced it like 10 times before, and has managed to survive and keep going. So that's one of the things we do, Founders Meetups. We also do happy hour sessions for founders to just chill and drink and talk. And we have a lively community on WhatsApp where we have discussions about everything startups. People share funding opportunities, accelerators, trainings or insights, everything you need to know. So if you'd like to, if you are a founder and want to be part of the community, we have you can scan all the codes in the wall, and then you fill the form, and then you'll be able to join that community. Besides that, we just talked about Founders Fund, which is a relief fund that we launched last month for founders to contribute to expect to other founders. So we don't have that much yet, but more founders pitching. Maybe we find an institution founder we can be able to do this. The hope is eventually to some venture capital fund with a small equity checks, 20,000, 50,000 USD for startups to be able to grow. So all the support that a founder needs, we can find a way to provide. If you'd like to speak to another founder, if you'd like to get investment, if you just want to be part of a community, if you want opportunities, that's what Founders Lounge is. So it's a grassroots community. It's not funded by anyone. We're grateful that StartHub Africa offers us this space, but we're not affiliated with them. And it's basically an independent community of founders supporting each other. And we encourage, if you know any founder out there who might benefit, there's people building in Mira and whatever, and they don't have a support system, we can bring them together and offer that support. So everyone who's supporting founders, who has a program that supports founders, we want to bring them together, target that support so we could grow the ecosystem together. There are more developed systems, say in Nigeria. Nigeria has 3-4 unicorns thereabouts. South Africa has one unicorn. Unicorn is a private company valued at over $1 billion US. Uganda doesn't have any, but perhaps if we support each other, we could build some unicorns. We could get Ugandan startups to top global accelerators like 500 startups, Techstars, and we could unlock some venture capital from Silicon Valley in Ugandan startups. We already had conversations with investors and investment for Future Africa, and they'd like to come and explore how to fund the market. Last month, we launched a new capital here, which is perhaps the first in venture capital. And they have about 500,000 Uganda. Catalyst Fund, which fund focuses on resilience-based startups and also fintechs. So they provide about $200,000 as part of their accelerator program. So every month we have an opportunity to meet someone who can fund and help you grow your startup. We're supposed to hear from called Collins here. Can you hear me?
Your voice is going down.
Okay. Yes, I was saying tonight we also have a gentleman called Mugadia from here, which is the Hague Institute of Innovation of Law, and they also want to startups. I received about 20,000 US from a few years ago to go take startup, and Anatolia also received from them. So yes, our job is to get all these people in the same room, in the same community, for you to be able to grow your startup. So thank you very much.
Morgan.
Morgan is here? Yes. Morgan, maybe you can speak for a few minutes about if you're building anything in justice. Morgan flew in all the way from Nairobi with us, so he's going to tell us about that.
everyone. I'm happy to be here and actually appreciate